Alright everyone, and welcome back to the channel, or welcome if you're new here. I'm Christina, aka That Variety Nerd, and today we are back with more WWE 2K20 My Career Universe mode, following the crazy journey of Christina Bennett as she continues to go on the journey to NXT Takeover Toronto to challenge for the NXT Women's Championship. And by God, that was just a mouthful to get out just now. My brain just kind of went out the window. One of the challenges of being a superstar is that I'm always on the defense. I don't even have a championship yet, but I've always had this massive target on my back. I never know when another superstar will want to pick a fight with me, or any of my friends. I'm always on high alert for whenever something's about to go down. Get ready, NXT Universe, because it's finally time. No more waiting. It's finally time for justice to happen. It is finally time for Shayna Baszler to get out here because the clock's done ticking. So cue up her music and just walk down that ramp already. I need answers and I need them now. But will the Queen of Spades actually make her way down to the ring? Well, her music's been fired up. But then again, that was probably production courtesy, thanks to Christina Bennett, of course, having that experience of knowing how the show, runs and stuff like that. That adds up to me. Let's see if Shayna Baszler will make her way down here. Of course, in the last episode, Shayna Baszler, she attacked Christina Bennett backstage. She interfered in her matches. I mean, what else do you really what else do we really need to go through on the laundry list? But Shayna Baszler actually made her way down to the ring here tonight. This is impressive. You can definitely tell that Baszler might be quaking in her boots a little bit, for lack of a better term. She may have finally met her match. Who really knows? Once again, another disappointing crowd. You people don't know how to appreciate a woman of my talents. Let me be clear. I'm better than all of you. You should be looking up to me. Hell, you should be worshipping me as the Queen of Spades and the Queen of NXT. Just do everyone a favor and head to the back. Nobody wants to see you anymore. They want real superstars like me. Not a dime a dozen, flash-in-the-pan superstars like you. In 20 years, nobody will remember who you are. No, 20 years is too long. 5 years is more like it. You're just some commentator that is trying to become a professional wrestler. Well, that's stopping soon. The name of the game here is competition. You can say whatever you want about me, but the bottom line is that I can compete against any woman on the roster, including you. If that's what you're looking for, great. And if not, then you shouldn't be out here as champion. Instead, it should be me, because I'm actually willing to take on all comers. So you think I'm actually going to back down from a joke like you, somebody who attacks people left and right, distracts them during their matches? There isn't anything I can think of that would be better than putting you in your damn place. I will fight you tonight, tomorrow, at Takeover Toronto for that championship that I have rightfully earned. Oh God. What's going down here? Shayna Baszler looks like she's trying to walk away from this situation. But a slap right there to the #1 contender. Things are already just not looking too good here as it is. But Christina Bennett not backing down whatsoever from this encounter. Huge slam right to the mat. Good Lord. I mean, quite impressive that she did go for a moonsault right there. Like, especially considering she is in a denim jacket. I know my batteries are low. Calm down. Oh, Lord. Oh, some airtime into the cross body of Baszler. Looking to do something here. Shayna Baszler. What's she going for here? Baszler now. I don't know what she tried to go for there, but it obviously just didn't work out. Oh, and a huge chop. Huge elbow from Baszler to Bennett. Oh, and a huge running knee from Baszler to Bennett right there. I'm not gonna lie, that actually sounds good at a marquee, to say the least. You know what I mean? But Baszler just swearing down Christina Bennett right here. This is a big way to kick off NXT, to say the least. But Shayna Baszler going for that huge close right there. The referee's finally stepping in to do his job and separate these two. And here we go. We are still in this week's episode of NXT, but Shayna Baszler, the NXT Women's Champion, is in action here tonight. Of course, we saw her face off against the #1 contender, Christina Bennett. And, well, Shayna Baszler kind of got the upper hand right there, but Bennett was not backing down whatsoever, to say the least. Oh, snap. Oh, right from behind with the steel chair. Oh, boy. What in the world are we witnessing, to say the least? Oh, and Baszler with the elbow. Baszler with the drop kick. Oh, okay, that was delightful. Oh, trying to go for another shot right there with the chair, but apparently that was not the case. Baszler now trying to get that upper hand once again, but Bennett stopping her right in her tracks as she once again gets that steel chair. Baszler now just trying to roll out of the way. Oh, but Bennett is just going to town on Baszler now with that steel chair. Good lord. Oh, right at the top of the stage. And welcome back. We are here with our go-home show to NXT TakeOver Toronto. As you can see, our #1 contender and our girl Christina Bennett is still alive and standing and well. You all know how much I love being in the WWE, but tonight is, quite frankly, not one of those nights. It has nothing to do with the WWE Universe or my opponent later on tonight. You all are awesome. Some things have been happening behind the curtain that are kind of bothering me. Rather than address it in the back, I thought I'd air out my grievances out here. All I've ever done from day one is fight my way to the top, and through this company, quite frankly. Fight against people who said I couldn't do it, people who said that this business wasn't for me, or that I don't deserve to be in this ring. I fought for everything I have, and there's no way in hell that I'm going to let some wannabe take it from me. Someone who claims to be champion but doesn't act like a champion. Most superstars spend their entire careers trying to get one chance, one shot at glory. I'm not going to be one of them. I've worked too damn hard to get here to let anything get in my way, and I'm not taking no for an answer. I'm ready for the big time. I'm ready to make history and be the leader of the NXT women's division. I have a lot to prove to myself, and it starts in this ring. This ring has been the place where names are made, where champions are crowned. I want to experience those moments. It's just that Shayna Baszler's kind of in the way of that. You all deserve a champion who will be out here every single week fighting for you and taking that championship everywhere that she goes. There is nothing left for me to say, as I will be doing all my speaking in the ring later tonight. I've laid out my intentions, and now it's time for me to deliver. I can't wait to show the world that I am everything I've said I am. Get ready to say, and new NXT Women's Champion, Christina Bennett. And that is how you make a statement here tonight, friends. Instead of trying to drag down her opponent like probably every other challenge would, Christina Bennett taking the high road. We will see her in action later here tonight as well. So just get settled in, people. And here we go, people. We are back with our go-home show to NXT TakeOver Toronto. What a mouthful that was. But Christina Bennett, the #1 contender, is in action tonight against somebody she's quite familiar with. Of course, these two went down the independent circuit together, per se. They both went around the Midwest and the Northeast, with Cindy Clark here being the in-ring competitor, constantly throwing people through Christina Bennett's commentary table. That's basically what was going on in, a nutshell, essentially. And so these two met in the Mae Young Classic in that first round matchup, but Cindy Clark's been kind of on a bit of a tear as of late, to say the least. Since then, she's gotten that renewed energy back, she's gotten a bit of a winning streak developed. Who really knows what's going to happen when these two clash, as both Clark and Bennett have been gaining some momentum as of late here on NXT. Of course, Bennett has a matchup against the NXT Women's Champion, Shayna Baszler, for the NXT Championship. We heard from Christina Bennett earlier in the evening. This ought to be an interesting matchup, to say the least, between the two here tonight, as they both are kind of on a bit of a winning streak to a certain extent. Right. But here we go. Christina Bennett making her way down to the ring here tonight as well. I love how the nameplate is just like, it never works, which I find quite entertaining, to say the least. But with all the momentum that Christina Bennett's been building up, and along with all the ups and downs along the way, which she is no stranger to, you've got to think, like, where's her mindset at as we head into NXT TakeOver Toronto? This should be quite an interesting matchup, you know, with the title on the line and everything come TakeOver, but good lord. We've still got a bit of a ways to go. She's got to get through this challenge here tonight. Will she even make it in one piece is what I'd like to know, to be completely honest. But she did make her case earlier this evening to the NXT Universe here tonight. And they've been kind of getting pretty behind her as of late. You know, she's been really working her tail off. Collar and elbow tie-up. Oh, and Clark now. Going behind. Wow, y'all aren't even giving me a chance here. Wow, okay. I have great reflexes. Oh, God, just throwing her across the ring like that, right? Oh, Lord. Huge elbow from Bennett right there. Huge counter right there from Clark. Oh, God, and a huge DDT. Oh, good Lord. Oh, and a huge dropkick right to the leg. I don't know what she was trying to go for there. I really don't. I'm still confused. Oh, Clark there with the counter. Elbow from Bennett. Counter from Clark. Oh, and a huge kick right there. Snapmare takedown with a running front drop kick right there as Clark rolls out of the ring. My apologies if you just heard that noise in the background. Again, it's the motorcycle group. I believe that was the case. Or somebody's car that was obnoxious. Bennett now going to the top rope on the outside of the ring. Hits the frog splash. Referee resets the count at 1. Bennett now trying to get a little bit of momentum going from the crowd here at good old Full Sail. And Clark now. Bennett now trying to just take the fight to Clark right here tonight. Taking her down right there. Oh, just kicking her right on the back of the head right there. Good lord. Bennett now going in for the cover. Oh, and Clark kicks out. Oh, but Clark with the counter right here. It's going down here. Oh, God, right to the chest. I'm in pain just hearing that, okay? I am in pain. Oh, and a huge sidewalk slam right there. Cindy Clark looking at the work that she's done thus far. Oh, God, just catapulted her right across the ring. Good lord. I am in pain. I'm in actual pain. I'm in actual pain. Oh, God, a huge backbreaker. Cindy Clark just really starting to take things to the #1 contender here. I mean, you've got to think, a win against the #1 contender, what does that mean for your future? Oh, God. Oh, God, this is no. Don't tell me. Oh. And just yanking her away like, you know, sand. I don't know. Just like a whole bag of sand, essentially. Oh, and Bennett with the counter. Huge strike. Oh, and the counter from Clark right there. Bennett not wasting any time trying to bring her back inside the ring here tonight. Oh, good lord. Oh, and Bennett's going for something big here. Oh, and she hits it right onto Cindy Clark. Could this be it? Oh, and a 2 count. Christina Bennett trying to piece together what she needs to do to win this matchup here. The key thing is that she's beaten Cindy Clark, as we saw in the first episode of Universe Mode with the Mae Young Classic. But she needs, this is a whole different ball game. Like, she needs any and all momentum that she can get heading into TakeOver Toronto. Oh, what a move right there. Oh, and Bennett wisely go into the ropes. I can't decide if it's a wise or not wise decision. I would lean towards the latter option here. Oh, God. Now she's just sending her right to the outside of the ring at this point. Oh, good lord. Just slamming her head right to the back. She's just trying to get some damage in on her to at least, you know, make the strong showing pretty clear here tonight. But, I mean, she's been on a winning streak since losing the Mae Young Classic. Like, losing that first-round matchup here. Oh! Running out of the way right there. What's going on here? Oh, what a move. What a move right there from Christina Bennett. We haven't seen that one yet. Not even a 1 count. Wow. What's Bennett going for here? What is she doing? Huge drop kick right to the back. Bennett looking for something here. Oh, but Clark. Oh, and a counter. Oh, and a counter from Clark. Counter from Bennett. Huge takedown right there. Oh, targeting the arm right there. Bennett now trying to get a little bit of momentum going. Oh, she was going for that huge kick, but a huge counter right there from Cindy Clark. She might be measuring something here. She might be going for something major here. Oh, and Bennett with the counter. Just taking her down right to the... Oh, and she's got that heel hook locked in. Picking up on the Daniel Bryan playbook. I see what you tried to do there. Oh, and a huge face to the knee right there. Or rather, a knee to the face. Or is it either? Or it could be both. Oh, and a huge slam right to the mat. Oh, good lord. Oh, and Bennett now. Bennett's going for it here. She is looking for it. She is looking to put Cindy Clark away right here. If she hits us at Takeover, Shayna Baszler is toast. What a maneuver right there. And Christina Bennett picking up some momentum on her way to Takeover Toronto. Definitely much needed, I would say. But by God, what a matchup we just saw. Arguably not as good as their not their Takeover encounter, but arguably not as good as their Mae Young Classic matchup, but definitely a strong showing from both competitors as they've learned some new things since their matchup at the Mae Young Classic. And well, honestly, you could argue either way, but either way around, Christina Bennett building some momentum as we head into NXT TakeOver Toronto. Of course, that being the night before SummerSlam. Bennett will be challenging Shayna Baszler for the NXT Women's Championship. And this, what a win here tonight. And, you know, momentum is, oh, Jesus, take the wheel. Shayna Baszler coming out here to ruin the celebration. That sounds about right. Shayna Baszler taking it right there to Christina Bennett. Trying to be the last one standing on the road to take over Toronto. Baszler with the huge suplex. I mean, Christina Bennett just went through a lot in that match. On top of that, maybe she didn't like the words that she said earlier in the evening. But I mean, at the rate things are going at, I mean, we could very well be seeing a brand new NXT Women's Champion, just at the rate the momentum's been shifting. But Shayna Baszler trying to get any and all advantage heading into TakeOver, to say the least. Baszler now going outside the ring here. Oh! Missing the clothesline right there. Good lord. Shayna Baszler looking to pick up the pieces and to slow down that momentum on the road to TakeOver by far. I mean, you've got to be... If you're Shayna Baszler, you're going to try to do anything that you can to take down anyone in your way. Will this be the final frame that we see at the end of next episode? Because next time we will be in Toronto, Ontario, Canada, because we can't be there in these crazy times, but we can at least do it in a virtual form. So on that note, thank you all so much for tuning in. Leave a like, leave a comment, do all that fun stuff here on the channel. Will this be Christina Bennett's fate at TakeOver Toronto? Will Shayna Baszler walk out with the NXT Women's Championship? Or will we have a new NXT Women's Champion? Stay tuned. Next episode, we're going to find out that and much more. So on that note, thank you all so much for tuning in. Leave a like, leave a comment, hit the subscribe button, do all that fun stuff here on the channel. Links to everything in the description down below, including credits and all sorts of good stuff. And yeah, so there is that. And by credits, I mean, like, if I download something from Community Creations, like, I want to give credit where credit is due. That's how I roll around here. Either way around, thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all around later. Bye, everyone.